hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. Take up space, sis. I got my room with this. I'm a trip for this.
Good morning, my people. Good morning. I'm so happy to talk to y'all this morning. Good morning, Sound Check Annette. Y'all know that as my title, I'm a day late and $1 short. I hate being behind. So much has happened in these YouTube streets and on those Instagram streets, and I'm, missing everybody. Good morning, Monique. Good morning, Tate. Good morning, Love Seen Her. Good morning, Cricket 22. I'm just smiling, y'all. I'm so happy to talk to y'all. I didn't get to talk to y'all yesterday. I was getting my hair rebraided. So just bear with me. I'm still getting everything set up. But how y'all doing this morning? How is everyone this morning? How is your morning going so far? I hope everyone is having a beautiful, blessed morning. So let's get into it, because y'all know I got a good little hour and I have my meeting. So great. That's right. It's Tate. I'm loving that you're having a great morning. Good morning, Alf Mac. Good morning. So let's get into it, y'all. Like I said, I'm behind. I wanted to do like a TikTok Tuesday today, but we'll have to do that next week since I chose to get I didn't choose to get my hair braided yesterday. I actually had my hair braiding appointment. You doing well, Monique? I had my hair braiding appointment Sunday, and the girl had to change it, so that just threw my whole plans off. But let's get into this Love and Marriage Huntsville review. Like I said, you all know that I did not get to do my initial review like I always do on Mondays. Good morning, Love Key. So we're going to get into it, and we're going to try to get into a little bit of that dried up prune, Miss Wanda. We're going to try to get into her daughter, her son-in-law, Kimmy. We're going to try to get into a little bit of that. And also, what else did I want to talk about? And you all are, hey, Pamela, good morning. Y'all know y'all my co-host. So just rock with me. If I'm missing something, we could talk about it in the chat. But anyway, let's get started. So this episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, to me, of course, the show is boring to me, but this episode was a lot better than the previous ones we've seen. We got to see the finishing, the ending of the Melody and Marceau back and forth. And Melody also dropped some gems. I did not save it. I have it on my phone, but I did not save it to my computer. The screenshots, but I probably send it to myself and pull it up so you can see the screenshots of Melody. Good morning, dear Yvette. Of Melody saying, Melody basically saying she did bring up Basement Billy in that conversation. That's why it got heated, and they edited that part out. Also, let's see. Let me bring up the screens. We're gonna skip some of these scenes because, like Destiny and Stormy, I don't care nothing about them. I'm not interested in, recapping them. I'm not interested in recapping, it's just certain scenes I won't be recapping, but we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of it, the gist of it, basically. So again, the scene picks up, and it's Marceau and Melody. And let me share my screen, y'all, so that y'all can see. I'm going to play this clip. I probably don't supposed to be playing these clips, but I'm playing it off the blog, so hopefully I won't get it.
You gonna test the anchor for free Martell? No, you know what? No, that's that free t-shirt. Free t-shirt. You shouldn't have showed me that. God dang. Oh, you shouldn't have. Because how dare you? As a man, if you see DV,
that's not fair. That's
if
not
you
fair.
see
No,
DV in the person, yes, it is. You should be like, it shouldn't be no freedom, man. I should kick your ass up in this damn store. You know that energy you used to text, you could have hit me on my cell that you have and said, hey, Mel, are you and the children good?
You know what response I would have got? You know what response I would have got?
What response
I know what response I would have got. I know what response I would have got. Who is this?
I have your number in my phone.
I think that while we're in rebuilding, we look out and we try to stay in lanes. I don't feel comfortable texting you about what's going on with this right here, especially if I text you before about other stuff. Now you seem like nosy and I'm fishing. So
well, why don't you tell your wife to text me?
Her too.
Hey, check on me.
And then by the time we got the information, we heard it was 2 years old.
It don't matter when it was. That's the dude you chose to be friends with.
That's the dude you chose.
That's the dude you knew him before I knew him. You knew him before I knew him. You knew him before I knew him. Going forward, because I feel like we trying to all go forward, and we say
I feel like you're not trying to go forward.
Oh, yes,
I feel like you're trying to hold little small stuff.
No.
When we go forward, like 1 second, but we make a statement.
No.
Next second, we invite you to the expo, and now you come here, you all been hurt about this statement, and I was praying for you in that statement.
Going forward, what I'm asking is that y'all give me the same courtesy that I give y'all, which is when people ask me certain things about you, Tisha, Scope, anything, I don't have anything to say.
When have we ever jumped on and just got anybody's business?
You have talked about me. You have thrown shade for you to go online while we're beefing and be like, oh, well, what if I have a video of someone's mother? And that's crossing the line.
Female fans are the group of deplorables. They are like cult supporters. It's yo crazy fans.
Oh,
the army of deplorables.
Whoa. Go ahead.
They are
let you get it out.
Absolutely brainless. You have an army of zombies following you.
Hey, Lady Girl 13.
And you know that.
No, how did you know? No,
you have
how
not
did
shut
you
them
know?
down once. You've enabled them to go after.
Yes, go ahead.
You enabled them when you talked about Martell.
So let me say this real quick. First of all, I ain't got to enable a mother. Nobody. Second of all, you want me to control and shut down people that I don't know. Okay, while your mother-in-law has been out here dragging me for years, coming at me, calling y'all kind of bitches for years, but y'all can't control her. But you want me to control some people that I ain't never met? Get that. I'm not doing this in 2024. I'm not doing no shenanigans. I ain't doing no. Like you just told me, I know, you know. So we're not gonna play like that. I'm gonna have to go on that one because see that pisses me off.
Relax.
No, I'm gonna have to go on and dip out. Tell your family to keep my mother name out their mouth and keep my kids out their mouth. And this, my people, is the double standard that I'm talking about that exists in this group. Double standard, every way, every which way.
Okay, so we got through that scene. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so let me get back to some of the comments. It's Tay-T, you said something, and I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. She said, Lord, I can't stand Marcel, and I hate to hear he's good TV. I just can't stand the liar. Let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about how they edited out those scenes where Melody also called out his brother, Basement Billy, who has posted her child, who has also said that he's had the video of, what Martell has, that he's been sentenced and, you've been convicted and sentenced for. How his mother-in-law, Wanda, constantly gets up on social media, dragging Melody, dragging her children, constantly talking about hair, like, her grandkids' hair here, and, talking about Melody's color. Now, colorism pertains mostly to dark-skinned women. It does. As a dark-skinned woman myself, I've talked to you all about my mom and color, just different things before. My mom has done a lot of things wrong, but she did do some things right. She wasn't a complete failure as a mom. My sister is light-skinned. I am dark-skinned. I may share a picture with you all. Me and my sister look totally different. If you saw us, you may not think that we're sisters. But my mom always affirmed me as a child. She did do that. She always affirmed me, and I never felt the difference in my sister in our complexions until like adult and outside influences, but I never felt it in my home. And I think that, Wanda is very good at doing that, at keeping division, at keeping dysfunction going. And they have talked about this woman's mother, child, just the adulterous situation as if it's a joke. But they want Melody to control strangers. And I think the only reason that they have a problem with the millimeters, I don't think it's so much of the dragon. I think one problem is that they're on YouTube and social media just as much as we are. A lot of these reality stars are so big, they don't have time to comb through all of the comments, all of the, thing. I think these people have so little to do that they're actually in the comment section and, on these YouTube videos, watching what everybody is saying on them. And the proof of that is, do y'all remember when Black Titanic did go to Stormy's warehouse? Stormy was watching the video, so she was aware that she was coming because she was watching it. That lets you know. The previous episode where they were talking about Lexi, that was a YouTube interview. So they tell you, if you pay attention, they tell you that they watch YouTube. And Sound Checking That says, I really dislike the Scotts. Me too. I can't stand them. I'm so glad that Elmer Fudd and his wife are getting less screen time. Let's see. I agree with T-Talk with your girl. She said when they're in a scene, it's good TV. Who? Melody and Marceau? I figured out why Melody said he or Tisha should have texted or called is because she was attempting to be cordial with them. Remember, Tisha just contacted Melody in December for help about Alf Mac. I was getting to that. And on her live yesterday, Mel said she would not discuss it because she told Tisha that she would not bring it up, publicly discuss what they talked about in December. But what did you want with Melody? What advice did you want from Melody in December? What did you call her about in December? But it's cool. And then too, if Melody's fans are so deplorable, they talk about millimeters so bad. And if millimeters are so deplorable and so disgusting and just, they can't stand us and we have done so much to their businesses and hurt them in so many ways, then why did you invite her to be a speaker at your event? Why did you want her to come? You invited her 2 years in a row to come to, what is it called? What is their event? I can't even think of the name. You invited her 2 years in a row. If you hate the millimeters so much, you wanted the millimeters to support your events. You wanted them to come and pay their money to be there. You wanted to use Mel and her fan base to promote your business. So if millimeters are so deplorable, why do you continue to invite her 2 years in a row to your event if, in fact, we're so deplorable? It has to be something that y'all want. Y'all see the support she gets, but if it's not beneficial, then y'all don't want to acknowledge it, but y'all want to acknowledge it if it's beneficial to people supporting your business by way of Melody and her fan base. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, because I'm not inviting anybody to my event if I feel like their fan base is deplorable. Hey, CDW, good morning. Hey, Diamond Diva Honeybee. Hey, girl. Hey, Valerie R. So I'm just trying to figure out if the fan base is so deplorable, why do you keep inviting Melody to speak? Because you know that her fan base supports her by buying tickets to her event, by buying her products, by showing her love on social media. So you wanted that same benefit, but the fan base is so destructive and deplorable. It has to make sense. I wouldn't keep inviting somebody who has such a destructive, deplorable fan base. Yes, to the Expo. Thank you to the Expo. Thank you, love seeing her at the Expo. I couldn't get it out. Hey, Elisa. Good morning. And Sound Checking It says called Melody in December, but did not attend the podcast in January. That just goes to show, if they can't benefit from Melody in some type of way, if they can't gain from her, then it's all cool if they get some benefit. Look at Carlos, look at the podcast, and look how he's done this. And I just want to say this too. We blame this cast a lot, and these are adults, so they're definitely responsible for their behaviors. But I want to keep the focus. I never want y'all to forget that Carlos, to me, Carlos is the grandmaster behind all of this. They are acting this way. Good morning, Samantha LV. They are acting this way simply because Carlos King allows them to. Carlos will act like he is not bothered by the comment section under his comments, but Carlos constantly gets ate up in his comment section. Last year, he was getting ate up on his lives in his comment section. A lot of people, his shows are not surviving outside of Love and Marriage Huntsville. They're not surviving because people are boycotting watching any more of his shows. And I feel like he is spearheading this Millimeters campaign on this show by way of his cast. So I really feel like Carlos is behind this because he's felt a lot of the heat and he doesn't like it. And so he acts like he's unbothered, but he's very bothered. And so his way of taking out his frustrations is putting it on this show. I feel like he's behind Maurice with these bloggers. I feel like Maurice would have asked his boss if it's okay to pursue this type of endeavor. And he gave him the green light, not knowing how out of control it would have gotten. that OWN would have been involved. You know, they weren't expecting that. So I think we should keep the focus. I think Carlos is behind a lot of that. Thank you, Diamond Diva, the Black Expo. So yeah, that's how I feel about that and that whole scene. How do you want somebody to control strangers when you all can't even control the people in your lives that go way below the belt, especially involving children that go way below the belt, involving her mother, but you all don't control your own people? No, I can't control no stranger my damn self. I can't tell no stranger what to do. Let's see. What are y'all saying? You speaking facts, Court, and Alpha MC is right. Alpha Mac. I don't know why I want to say MC. Love Key says, if they had a fan base like Mel, they wouldn't complain. They would simply let the fans fight it out. They're mad because they don't have a fan base. CK included. They're very mad. That's why they're in those hate groups. They're in those Love and Marriage Huntsville hate groups that talk about Mel and her kids. You don't see them in the groups that are supportive of Melody, but they're in those hate groups, and they have yet to. They have, like I said, they have the same 24 hours and had the same 8 seasons, and they haven't cultivated a real fan base. So it's jealousy. It's jealousy that she actually gets support. People actually buy her things. People actually show up for her. Sometimes people don't like the light that shines in you. They don't like your light, so they hate. They just want to use us for spending power. They're just jealous of Melody. Exactly. Because I'm not about to invite no fan base that's deplorable and crazy. I'm not about to invite their the speaker to come to my events if I feel like they're gonna bring drama and a crazy fan base. That makes no sense. Their event says they need Mel for everything. They just want people to believe that they are doing great things. Would show that's Mel and Miss Van's ideal. Tisha and Marceau are fake and phony characters. Somebody said Tisha posted a picture in front of a sign yesterday, in front of a what was it, Scott Realty sign, and somebody said all they do is post signs and take pictures, but they never build anything. And I was like, for real, exactly. Samantha Elvie says, I think regarding the podcast, I think production set it up that the cast did not attend the podcast so they could have this story. Samantha Elvie, yes, that's a good one. I think so too, because nobody had a valid reason of why they didn't come. They were saying because it was a Mel event, it was a Carlos King event. So why wouldn't they come support their their producer? Exactly. I think that's a very good point, Samantha Elvie. Very good point. CK is a blogger, the ringmaster, the puppet master, the head raindrop. Exactly. Head drizzle drop. Yes, he gives him the battery to do his dirty work. Diamond Diva Honeybee says, I love the way you think. Courtney, thank you. I love the way you think. Carl Lucifer could not handle the truth on the podcast and have released some demonic legions on the show. Yes, because y'all remember I was there at the podcast. I don't know who all was in attendance, but when it came to the raindrop standing up, it was like 2 or 3 older ladies that came, and I think one of them was invited by Carlos and everybody else was millimeters, and I think that was embarrassing for him. I hope Mel sends a cease and desist because she has trademarked the millimeters name and they need to run us our money. Babe, I'm waiting for my check. I am waiting for my check, okay? Put it in my bank account immediately. He's so bothered to the point he's lying his ass. Y'all, did y'all see him on Messy Mondays? We're going to get into all that. That's right, Diamond Diva Honeybee. Thank you. Hit the like button activated upon entry into the chat. That's right. Hit the like button when you come in, you guys. Thank you so much. I wholeheartedly agree with you, Kicking and Recording, regarding keeping the focus pressure on CK because he's the catalyst for what's going on now in the cast versus Mel. He is. He's using the castmates, but please believe that Carlos is behind this. Carlos is the battery in all of these people's back. Carlos is the one that's giving them the green light to go ahead and go with this storyline because he's felt this pressure. Carlos does not like the way that people come in his comment section. He does not like the blackout. He does not like the boycott on his other shows. It's affecting his money. People call out his reputation and he doesn't like it. So instead, he'll go on screen and act like he's unbothered. But please believe he's in the background. He's in the background with all of this. CK can't decide if he wants to be in the front of the camera or behind. He's just jealous of the support Mel gets as the Scotts. Exactly. Hey, the network specialist. Good morning. They're mad at Carla King being mad. They're mad like Carla King being mad. Hey, Valerie R. what they don't understand is that they have the it factor. They're just not likable. Pushing Stormy every scene is not working. Baby, Stormy ain't worked in all these seasons. I don't know why they think Stormy will now. I'm trying to get through these comments, but I'm gonna have to go on. Hey, Peaches and Cream. Hey, April, October. I'm gonna have to go on so I can get to the next scene because y'all know we got a solid hour. And then sign up for the 4-bedroom have 4 bedrooms. 4-bedroom instead of 4 bedrooms. I was there. You were there. You were there. You were there. The puppet master. Ooh. Y'all got a lot of comments. Let me go on to the next. Let me go to the next thing because we are not. Okay, so the next scene, I'm going to skip over Stormy and Destiny, y'all, because I don't give a damn. I just don't. So let me share my screen, and I'm gonna have to start this scene over because I've shared the other screen first.
She asked me to grab some coffee. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wanted to get me straight, like she got you and get me straight about.
Mel had to gather you.
I don't know what she was talking about though. She was kind of.
She just get everybody one by one.
Well, she was basically saying that y'all said, "Hey, listen, we're not gonna let things linger." So
we did. I said that.
She was upset about my comment about Martell, right?
She mentioned that to us too, but I told her like somebody reached out to you and asked you about it, and you was just like, I was like, it was a simple statement, like. It wasn't anything to get upset about.
I didn't know. It wasn't like I came in and said, "Oh, I know all the situation," and then I didn't even know it was about her.
Did she tell you she feel like we don't stick up for her?
She said that we didn't call and check on her, and then she was like, "Well, you got my number." Like her number was a Super Bowl trophy. I was like, "No." Like,
ain't nobody about to be calling you and you don't respond to our text messages.
I said the same thing.
I ain't pressed like that. I'm definitely not gonna DM you.
Yeah, you ain't gonna leave me
like, girl.
But. I don't know. She did say something that was concerning. She said that your mom has been doing the social media thing. I don't follow them, so I don't know. But
I don't know. I mean, I've asked my mom several times not to address the situation. Yeah. Like, I asked her specifically not to talk about Mel, for sure.
Well, she had a good point about her crazy, deplorable fans. She's like, Marcel, how can I control them? You can't even control your mother-in-law.
But she can control them. They listen to her.
I think
but she haven't even tried to. That's the thing.
But I think that's a valid point.
But no, it's not, Marcel, because should we tell like my mom to get active? Because she tells her fans that. She tells them to activate.
I'm saying this.
Those fans are crazy. And she's aware of what they're doing. It's like
2 things can be true, T. I'm not saying that one person has to be right and one person has to be wrong. I'm saying that she does not control her fans and she activates her fans. At the same time, you have this mother that you're not saying anything about.
Mel is just deflecting. She's talking about controlling my mom instead of taking accountability for her fans.
I agree, but Mel made a valid point, and I'm going to accept it, adapt to it, do my best to change it, and grow.
Okay, so let's get into that scene. First of all, I didn't like those white boots that Tisha had on with that outfit. I thought that was, I think I need to let you all know that those white boots with that outfit bothered me. But anyway, back to the commentary. Let's talk about how Tisha refuses to accept the fact that her mom is just gross. Your mom is gross. Your mom talks about children. Your mom goes live every other day talking about a woman, talking about, she's jealousy, talking about her ex-husband. Let's be clear. Everybody has seen these court documents that have circulated around YouTube, and nobody wants to talk about what's actually in the documents, such as the abusive behavior that Martell has towards his children. And this woman has to deal with this on a daily basis. Not only does she has to deal with, the hate groups that talk about her, there's bloggers that talk about her, but she's a mother of 4 children, you guys. Outside of social media, outside of this show, she's a mother of 4 children, and she has some serious things going on with her kids. And it's like nobody can see that or sympathize or empathize with her. But your mom can go on attacks, and your mom knows her personally. Your mom has met her personally. Your mom has been in her space personally. Your brother has met her. These people have seen her and actually have access. And you guys won't control them, but you want her to control a fan base because your feelings gets hurt on social media, because y'all are not grown enough to ignore certain comments and your feelings get hurt. The same blogger that you all are now pushing, that your mother is now aligning with, is one of the main bloggers that was exposing your daughter and her husband for fraud. He's one of the main bloggers that was saying your daughter is a scammer and was pushing that story out to any and everyone that would listen. But that's the same blogger that your mom has decided to align herself with. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how it was that guy that put out that story about the MUA and the barber and all of that. Let's talk about it, how it was that guy that was pushing out those narratives about, you know, your daughter being a scammer and taking up cash apps to get people to support that narrative. But you want to talk about millimeters. A lot of this stuff is not even millimeters. When that blogger was going to Destiny's house and going through her drawers and all of that, that's not a millimeter. That wasn't a millimeter. He was a fraud. So everything gets blamed. When those people said that y'all stole the expo idea, when that couple came forth and said that they brought the idea to you all, those people aren't millimeters. Those people are real people that you actually defrauded and scammed in real time, and they came and told their story. That has nothing to do with Melody or her fan base. Those were not millimeters. So every time something happens to you all, it does not necessarily come from a millimeter. Now, people have gone on their platforms and exposed you all and talked about different things because y'all set up, and y'all know I love the YSL case, and I talk about this RICO. They need a RICO charge. The whole cast needs a RICO charge for gang mentality. All they do is gang up. Each year, they come with a different angle of how they're going to gang up on this one woman out of sheer jealousy. They can't even pinpoint something that she's really done to them. It's just sheer jealousy. Let me get through some of this comments. If they had a fan base like Mel, they wouldn't complain. They would. Oh, I think I read that one already. Let me go down. I think I've read all these. Let me see. I'm behind on my comments, y'all. But yeah, I just think that this conversation goes deep. Tisha refuses to hold her mom accountable. Tisha is stuck. And I've talked to y'all about being around people that keep you stuck. Tisha's mom keeps her stuck. She's stuck. Her growth is stunted because she doesn't have anybody that will tell her. Marceau does, but then you know, she'll go back to her mom and she'll just act like nothing is happening. So your mom can be a bully. Your mom can say whatever she wants to say to anybody and they're just supposed to overlook it because it's your mom. No, nobody has to overlook disrespect because it's your mom. Check your mom. Tell her to mind her business. You say you do, but you're obviously not putting your foot down because you think it's funny and you think it's, oh, well, she's going to be who she wants to be and I can't control her. Well, if you can't control her, stop telling Melody to control strangers. If you can't control her, then stop thinking nobody is going to retaliate towards your mama because it's your mama. Like your mama can catch it too. You know what I'm saying? Like your mama is not exempt from catching hands, feet, mouth, whatever it is for all her antics. Like, be for real. If you don't want to see the error in your mother's ways, then stop trying to call somebody else out. Did I miss anybody coming in? I'm trying to get through these comments. Thick Tongue irritated me so much in this scene. For her to say that she's not going to be calling when we know she called Melly December girl. Bye. And then if y'all go to like the episode where they were doing the potting, where they were potting the flowers, Kimmy, Tisha, and Mel, she said then that Mel had been doing better and reaching out and that she was going to do better on her part. So which story is it? Is Mel not reaching out to you? Is Mel not responding back to you? Or is she? It's just they go with whatever narrative fits that moment. They don't stick to anything. They think we're stupid and we're not listening to what they're saying. I personally wish the content creators that were at the podcast will now post their videos because we can see CK isn't going to upload all the footage. I was there. I deleted like a lot of my stuff just because my phone, I don't even have the same phone anymore. But my storage had got backed up. But you called for you called her for another blueprint. Exactly, dear Yvette. That trifling heifer, them white boots, that trifling heifer and them white, these boots were made for walking. And she also told Marceau that her brother posted her child in production, edit that out and didn't air. Yes, I said that. I have the screenshots. I may put it on my community wall. But Yeah, Basement Billy, control Basement Billy. I don't know if they edited it out because he's not on the show, but that's a real thing. He goes very far, and nobody calls him out with those Kmart white boots on. I can't stand her. Exactly, those white, baby, the white. It was the boots. I love my white shoes. She is a liar. Hey, T-Talk with your girl. Hey, yes, it's a thankful Tuesday. I hope all is well with you. You know, I love you to pieces. Y'all know I love T-Talk to pieces. Thank you for joining the chat. Sending you so much, so much love, T-Talk. T-Talk says, no, you're deflecting, and now we're here. Exactly. Call your mama out. When you can control your mama and check your mama and call your mama out, then you can put the pressure on somebody else. Good morning. Y'all saying good morning to T-Talk. That's right. Send T-Talk lots of love. Child, Tisha didn't even have the same attitude when she was face-to-face with Mel. Tisha never does. She never does. It was ugly white boots. And I think that Tisha hides behind Wanda. I think Tisha likes Wanda behavior. I think that Tisha knows that she can't do certain things on TV because Marceau is going to call her out and Marceau is going to check her. And Marceau is going to, he's going to embarrass her on camera if she does certain things. But I think Tisha likes her mom behavior because I really feel like that's how Tisha behaves. I feel like off camera, I feel like that episode where she had that liquid courage, I don't think that was a lot of alcohol. I think that's how Tisha behaves for real. If y'all remember when Kiki used to get mad, Kiki used to go on live and Kiki used to morph into Wanda. Kiki act just like Wanda. And I think Tisha has that same in her. I think that's something that they do, but Tisha can't do it so much because Marceau is going to call her out and embarrass her on camera. So she enjoys that her mom does that. She gets a kick out of it because in essence, that's who she is. That's a part of her that she can't bring out on TV, but in essence, that's who she is. So I think Tisha enjoys that her mom does that. I think that her mom is her mouthpiece and she likes that her mom behaves in that way because that's who she is. If the cameras are not rolling, I think Tisha has a lot of that Wanda mentality in her. I see it. She has that mean girl type mentality. I think she's another Wanda. Kiki got it. Y'all see how Tisha is capping. The heifer literally used Melody for info in December, and Melody never told us. Why wouldn't have known? This shows how Tisha is never ever gave a fuck. Gave a F about Melody. Not me cussing. Me too, Court. Those boots sent me, honey. Child, those boots were hanging on the hook in the Kmart shoe section. T-Talk is saying, hey to you all, Tisha just vomit words. That lady is her mother. Male support are mostly strangers to her of no kin. Exactly, love key. Exactly. Let's see. April October says another content creator did commentary on Tisha and Kimmy regarding Unc showing up at Kimmy's event. I don't know if Tisha can't comprehend or if she's a silly woman. I think Tisha comprehends very well. But again, I think that Tisha is her mother is a reflection of her. She's a reflection of her mother. So I think that Tisha doesn't find fault because if you all watch Tisha doesn't take accountability for the things that Tisha does. Tisha acts a lot like Wanda, except she's just not as violent vocal because she has a Marceau that is going to embarrass her and reel her back in. So she knows not to show up on camera that way. But Tisha is very much like her mom, very much not accountable, very much a mean girl. And she just doesn't go as far out as Wanda does because she's a public figure. Letitia is deflecting and has a vindictive heart. That's why Wanda is not on the show. She's not on the show so she can spew all this hate. But Tisha knows what her mom is doing. She's aware and she's accepting of it. The content creator who visited to purchase items, Madani was not a millimeter either. That's the false narrative that they're pushing out. I don't watch Black Titanic a whole lot. I never have. I support her. I support all content. It's nothing like that. I just haven't watched a lot of her content. But I do remember that video floating around social media at the time that it happened. And let's be clear, Black Titanic went there with another lady. They got out. They didn't even get into the building because Stormy came out the door cursing her out before she could even say, hey, how you doing, anything, because Stormy was watching on social media. Stormy cursed her out, had told her to leave, all types of stuff. So saying that she was in there, she was stalking, she came in the building, came behind like came into the building. It's all lies. We all saw her get cursed out before she even really got good up to the door, and she never. Stormy came out the door swinging. So let's be clear. You are correct. The blogger has done all of that. Good job bringing that up. Yeah, the blog. Hey, LaShonda. By the way, I'm talking about LaWanda. Lord, I believe they stole it because they're not smart enough to do things on their own. They steal everything, and Marceau has admitted that they steal all of their ideas from other people, and he doesn't care. I'm telling y'all right now, I cannot work with this woman like Tisha, Kimmy, and Stormy. Child, they're a different type of woman. Tisha opened her mouth up with attitude every time Mel is mentioned. 58 years old. Mel can't tell me anything. Not a RICO. Yes, they need a RICO charge, Samantha. They need a RICO charge for their gang activity, their gang affiliation. They're slow. In my Melody Cherie voice. Carmen Wallace, every time Melody's name is mentioned by anyone, she has an attitude, but when she's in Melody present, she's a fangirl. Yes, exactly. Everybody on that show is grown by keep saying respecting people's mom. Right. Your mom older than me. She want this smoke, she gonna get it. That's just me though. Your mama want that smoke, I'm gonna give it to her. Hey, Toot Latrice. They still have the recording. Dear Vet says Tisha is Puss in Boots. Those white boots, child. Who told her? Where is the stylist? Where did the white boots come from? And then Valerie R says, I agree with you about Tisha using Wanda as her mouthpiece. She does. She knows what Wanda does. She knows if that was her, she would be crying buckets of tears. So why does she think it's okay that her mom does that? If Miss Van got on social media and did to Tisha what Wanda does to Melody, they will be crying tears for years to come. So please spare me. Yes, it's in the bloodline. It's in the bloodline, baby, because I'm telling y'all, Kiki used to go off. I used to be grabbing my imaginary pearls, like, oh my gosh, is this Wanda or is this Kiki? That's it. It's a family trait. It's in all of them. They all got it. 2 senior citizens. There's no growth or development for Wanda and Letitia. They stuck. Yeah, they're keeping each other stuck. I tell you all the time, get away from people that keep you stuck. Get away from people that keep you stuck, because you will be stuck there and people will move on and grow and evolve, and you will be stuck in the same position because y'all are around people that keep you stuck. Let's see. Hey, Tawana. Hey, girl. Kiki, Tisha, and Wanda have the same energy. They have the same energy, and y'all can't. I know a family curse when I see one. Okay, I want to play this clip for y'all real quick. Let me share my screen. This one really is irrelevant, but I just want to say something about Neil. I just got to say something about Neil real quick. Okay, let's look at this.
How did y'all hook up if you was Destiny's producer? Mm-hmm. He was Destiny's man, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I know he's your husband now, no disrespect.
Yeah.
How did it come about? What?
So a year after I left the show, and Destiny was no longer on the show either, he and I, we ran into each other several times. At first I was like, no, because of the situation. It don't look good. I know it's messy in a sense.
Right.
But he's really persistent. And so I was like, I don't want to block my blessings. This could be my husband. And I felt that. And I was not wrong.
So did he know you knew Destiny?
Yes.
Okay.
When I met him, he was dating other women. So Destiny just seems so far out the picture.
Okay.
The people in Huntsville probably are under the assumption that Destiny was in an exclusive relationship with Moses. But that's just not the case. He was moving around like a single man.
A very well put together, clean fella, man.
Well, I just do what they let me.
You're doing good.
I do a little soup thing here and there.
Okay. No, but I'm coming down here on look for some real estate as well. Might move down. Me and her, some investment properties, and probably to stay down here.
Yeah, most definitely. Give me a shout. Yeah, for sure, man.
All right. Nice meeting you.
You knew him outside of here. He never filmed here. Y'all in the same city. Y'all families knew each other.
Yes.
So it was nothing like where you guys undermined Destiny.
Never. Like, I don't cross the line. When I'm in work mode, I'm in sweatpants, I'm in t-shirts, I'm grinding, I'm running around being a producer. Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm locked in on that. I'm not side-eyeing nobody's man.
Okay. You, him, and Destiny never met up, went to lunch, dinner, or nothing like that?
Recently, no, but in the past, over a year ago, yes. We were in the same space.
So
she invited me out to her birthday gathering. So there were other people there. He was there. I really didn't pay him no mind because I knew some people that she knew. And we were in conversation, but it wasn't no kiki and under the table. I don't really move like that despite what the pictures that's being painted about me. I don't move like that.
It looks that way.
Because you can't find another woman out here that say I did that to her, took her man or anything of that nature. I don't move like that. It just happens. Sometimes people find love in the most awkward, uncomfortable places.
And you tried to reach out to her.
I did, even though it was right before I posted our wedding photo.
Honey.
Well, we only dated seriously for 90 days.
Do I totally think it's right? At the end of the day, no. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I do.
Yeah.
But it ain't, hey, I'm not God. When people fall in love, you can't. Who are you?
Yeah.
Hell, I fell in love.
I know that Neil is friends with Destiny. So the fact that she's standing here, she's, welcoming me with smiles and being warm. I'm glad about that.
That right there, it was interesting. I talked to Sonny and she said they tried to reach out to Destiny. And Destiny did not answer neither one of them. She chose to just go on a podcast and just talk about it. That was her revenge to them.
I don't get vengeful from her.
She don't seem that way to me.
No, it's like, what?
She really don't. She really don't seem that way.
I didn't know her enough to judge her. It didn't look right. At the end of the day, it looked wrong.
I told her the same thing.
But
it didn't look right.
On the flip side, you love who you love.
Mm-hmm.
It looked complicated.
Yeah.
But you know, I got a lot of
mine either. I'm gonna try to mind my own.
Who the hell is Nell? Who the hell is Nell? Nell, I used to try to take up for Nell. I really did. After that Lexi interview. I was saying I wanted to hear Nell and Chris Fletcher's side. But Nell, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you when you got with a man that wasn't divorced? You got your husband when he wasn't. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you, Nell? They killing me with this. Like, who the hell? Nell, shut your ass up and mind your business. Shut your ass up and mind your business. Worry about your husband. Worry about how you got him from another woman that when he was still married. The audacity of these broads on this show. The audacity of another side chick to confront a supposed side chick from another side chick. Destiny mad about being a side chick for 15 years and get taken out by what she calls another side chick. Like, and then this whole side chick narrative that they running with. Like, why are they running with this side chick narrative? Like, what? Everybody can shut the hell up. Sunny. I'm not here for any other boy. But what irritated my soul is how quickly and enthusiastic Nell Fletcher was to be a bone catcher. Nell couldn't wait to run. Alf Mac, I'm not, in normal circumstances, what Sunny did would be considered wrong. But two, I also look at it as the fact that people are co-workers. When she stopped doing her job, I don't know if she considered Destiny a friend like that. And then two, we have to stop. It's not a right or wrong or who's more right or wrong in this situation, because Destiny was a side chick to when Moses was married. She was a side chick to his wife and whatever he was doing. So how are you mad about somebody else now doing the same thing to you? What goes up must come down, as above, so below. So I ain't champion for nobody, because you watch. Sunny is your mirror. The same thing that you do to somebody else, eventually your karma is going to come back around. And I don't care. I don't care either way. I don't care. I'm not wishing them bad in their marriage. Moses may cheat. He may do whatever. I'm not invested. I don't care. I don't care what he does at this point. It's whatever happens is really not none of my business. So what? But you can't expect to do a woman dirty. You can't expect to sleep with a married man and then get mad because he then keeps you in the same position that you've always been in. And he then in turn does something to you. Like, y'all all accepted it. It's not like Moses was lying about the situation. Only thing Moses lied about, he didn't tell Destiny who he was messing with, being Sonny. But Sonny knew about all his women, and Destiny knew that he was dealing with other women. He just didn't know it was Sonny. But they accepted it. They accepted their side chick positions. They played it many, many years. You played it for many, many years. So why are you mad that another woman, you trying to call her out as a side chick? How the audacity when you're the same thing. Y'all are birds of a feather. Birds of a feather. How could you talk about her? Complicated is having a man and a thank you. Complicated is your husband doing a blood test on your baby. Cause why? Why do a husband do a blood test on their first wife, their first child? Why do they request a blood test? Destiny, let's talk about it. Nell is not the moral authority. Exactly. Nell, shut the hell up, Nell. Nell, the audacity. I can't stand her now. And I know she was a side dish too. Me too. I used to like Nell, but Nell, you on the shit list. Can't nobody on the show say ish. All of them are backstabbing. All of them. All of y'all are trifling, backstabbing. The audacity of them trying to have a girl code and a moral compass when none of them have it. When it comes to someone else, they have it for themselves, but none of them have a girl code or a moral compass for anybody else, but they try to hold other people to those standards. Get the hell, the whole cast can go in the dumpster. The whole cast can go in the dumpster, okay? Hey, Inez Martin. Hey, girl. They're trying to have standards, morals they themselves don't live by. Go away from us with this mess. Exactly. How the hell are you trying to be for real? Sonny ain't no side chick. He was married. Sonny told her she ain't no side chick. I think the production thought having Nell question Sonny in order to convince the audience that Nell was never a side chick, baby. Lexi told it. CDW says Sonny should have reminded Nell the rule. I would have said, Nell, I saw that interview, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You want to talk about me? Let's talk about it. Destiny doesn't care. She just wants help paying to be. Exactly. She wants them to send her cash out for being sympathetic. Stormy, she was about to be. Okay, let me get to the I'll come and read y'all. Ooh, y'all be commenting, baby. I love it. Let me get through this because y'all know I'm running out of. Next scene. This is the scene that we have all been waiting for. The Destiny and what's her name? Sonny meet up. So let me get that one up.
When Destiny arrived to the party, I felt like it was important to pull her aside to have the conversation because I don't want to be in a room and somebody side-eyeing me the whole time or snickering to somebody about me. Hey, Stormy, I'm sorry. Do you mind if I go pull Destiny to the side and chat with her?
I'm going to put Destiny and Sonny in a private room because what I don't want is all hell to break loose like it did at the Valentine's Day event. You playing with me, ho? For real. Y'all see how I feel?
Yeah. Excuse me, Destiny, would you like to have a little conversation?
When Sonny is asking for this moment, everything in me wanted to slap fire at her face. But as the lady that I am evolving into, I had to make a better choice.
Let's just address this thing right here and right now. I reached out to you, you didn't respond, so.
What did you expect me to say?
I didn't necessarily expect you to say anything, but I didn't expect for you to go on a podcast and speak about it. I will say that.
Why not?
Why would you do that and not give me the opportunity?
Figure. So why would I not talk about my public life on the public
But
platform?
you were no longer a public figure at this point, at that time.
Your title doesn't go away just because you're not on the show.
Okay, but you chose to speak about something that you had the opportunity to speak with me about.
What do I need to speak to you about? You didn't choose to speak with me about being in a relationship with my ex.
I actually reached out to you.
2 days before you announced that you got married.
It doesn't matter. I still reached out to you, though.
It does matter, Sonny.
And then you let a lot of time go by before you went on this podcast.
What does that mean?
When you met with him earlier, he said you had a lot to say about me. You had a lot to say about him. So
rightfully so. You can't be shocked by that.
If you wanted to have a real conversation,
I don't want to have a real conversation. There's no realness in this. So why would I have a real conversation?
Even though I'm here and I'm willing to address this thing head on, I'm not trying to be nasty with her, but she's definitely trying to bring it out of me.
When y'all get together?
We didn't exchange numbers until July, August.
August? Mm-hmm.
We didn't even talk
We were still
initially.
together in July and August.
Girl, you had a whole girlfriend in a whole other situation.
So what does that say about you?
But you said you weren't with him
So you
anymore.
were a side chick to his girlfriend then too?
No, they were done. I said
really?
we exchanged my number.
So what does that make? You're overlapping my relationship with another
So
woman.
were you done 5 months?
Was he with 2 women?
Were you with him
Were you
or
the
not?
side chick to
Because
2
you
women?
said, bitch, I ain't never been no side chick.
I'm not your bitch. This whole situation is foul. There's no way to paint it any other way. There's no way to make it something else. It's just foul. And the part that I don't like the most is that you try to drag my name in the gutter where y'all.
I tried to drag your name?
You did. You made a comment saying that I was a side chick to this man, which you know is absolutely untrue.
That's not true, because you were.
I was a side chick to him when he was married to his ex-wife.
He was with his ex-wife since he was 17.
He was married to her and divorced to her in prison. So I had no contact with him.
But when you were dating him.
So what you're not going to do is make me.
When you were dating him, he was in a full relationship.
Single. When I met him, he was single and I was single.
But
and 15 years ago, you were not there.
The off and on that you had, though, was in the process of with another off and on.
Rumors and lies.
Well, you spread rumors already.
Chick.
I was never a side chick to who?
Moses.
I'm saying, who was our side chick to you?
Was we not together?
Didn't you say you were broke up in 5 months before we got together? That's what you said on the podcast, right?
But you were talking to him prior to that.
No, I wasn't. I was never a side chick, baby. I'm the wife, so there's no side chick.
You won, right?
There's no side chick over here.
You played 2 big games, you win dumb prizes. Be sleeping with everybody in St. Louis.
Not now, sweetie. That's on your time.
You lie because they've been calling
That's on your timeline. I'm with him every day.
What does it say about you if you know this man is a cheater?
I'm
cheated on
with
his
him
wife
every day.
with you.
I'm with him every day.
Love? You can't be that smart.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to say with this scene, Sonny and Moses, get the hell off this show. Get the hell off this show. If y'all care anything about y'all marriage for real, unless this is something that y'all are just trying to, break into the industry with, I don't know. Otherwise, get the hell off this show. Get the hell off this show. Get the hell off this show. And then Destiny, a lot of people were in the comments on that post that I just shared saying that Destiny ate. I don't think either of them ate. There's nothing to eat here. The plate is empty, you guys. The plate is fucking empty. There's nothing to eat. Neither one of them ate. But Destiny, you are telling her she's a side chick and Moses has all these women. It was okay when you were doing it. It was okay for you. It was okay when you were doing it like the pot meat kettle. Like pot meat kettle, because what the hell? Destiny and... This is too much. This is not giving, to me, it's not giving what they thought it would give. And if you watch Messy Mondays, you will know that Carlos likes certain people. When certain scenes come up and he's talking to Heavenly about certain scenes, you can tell who Carlos is rooting for. Whether he says it or not, he'll try to play like he's neutral and this and that. But you can tell who Carlos is rooting for in certain scenes. And I just want to say, Carlos is very destructive. He's very chaotic. Get y'all ass off that. Sonny and Moses, get y'all ass off that show because your marriage is not going to survive. Your marriage is not going to survive. If y'all only knew each other about 90 days. I mean, a lot of marriages last like that. I've seen a lot of marriages. People can be together for 10 years to get married and divorced in a year. And I've seen people marry in 90 days and last until they, transition together. So, that's neither here nor there. I'm not judging y'all. The best of luck. Whatever happens, happens. Like I said, I'm not invested in this relationship. However, Carlos is clear that Carlos has an affinity for Destiny over Sonny. And when he does those Messy Mondays, he shows who he's aligned with. And I just feel like Sonny, he's going to use you. He doesn't care how bad you come off looking on this screen because it looks bad in a sense. It looks bad in a sense, but Destiny is no one to look bad for because Destiny is a gutter snipe her damn self. So a gutter snipe trying to call out somebody else for some gutter ass shit it just doesn't work for me. For me, it doesn't hit the same because like, what are we talking about here? You're mad because now you have to watch what you've done to somebody else. You have to watch it happen to you. And I don't have any sympathy for you. I just don't. But that, again, that's just me, in my opinion. But get y'all ass off this show. This shit is stupid. Y'all are these women are in their 40s, right? Arguing over arguing over a man, and then Moses for Destiny to get on that show with Heavenly and say that Moses had to drop out of school in 9th grade because he had to help his family. That was a low blow. That's something that he can, if he didn't have people providing for him as a child, Destiny, that's a bit too low. That has nothing to do with the relationship status. That's real low. That's real low class. And I don't support stuff like that. That's why I tell people all the time, you can't go up for Destiny, because Destiny is a gutter ass snipe, trifling, trash, garbage, dumpster juice ass person. So anytime somebody gives her an inch, she takes a mile, and she plays on people saying that something was done to her so that she can get off on, get some sympathy garnered up so she can, please don't fall for it. That's why she go on this press tour talking about Melody, because people have given her, oh, we support you because that Sunny shit was foul. That was wrong. It don't be wrong when she be on there talking about some Ariana, his family now. It don't be wrong that she was with him for 15 years while he was with somebody else. It's not wrong that LeBaric had to blood test his child. It's not wrong that she giving us more of Moses than she ever gave with her husband. And what happened with that? Like, stop falling for the okie doke. She can't get me with the okie doke, sis, because I got questions. I send you a cash out for sympathy. I got some questions. Let's see. Pamela says, I think production have a nail to question Sunny in order to convince I think I answered those. Love seeing her say Destiny don't care. She need help paying bills. Exactly. She wants the fans to send her something, and she wants the cast to help her out playing this role. Stormy, she was about to beat you in the chair. Remember, she's still right. Stormy, she was about to knock and buck all on you with that chair. Hey, Sussex Viral. Hey, Nell is truly the bone conductor and need therapy with her family. Exactly. I agree with you. He knew Destiny wasn't marriage material, at least not for him. And I don't think he got married to hurt her. I don't know their intentions with their marriage. I don't know enough about them, but I definitely don't think that he just, let me get married to this girl to piss Destiny off. Like, Destiny, I think you are delusional. A woman of strength. Good morning, everyone. Just joining. Sunny should have told that he does not involve her. Stay out of it. Would have told Nell, I do not know you and you are not my mom, so I'm not explaining. Exactly. Nell, stay in your damn lane, because you of all people don't have anything to say to anybody about a moral compass or morality or anything. Y'all is commenting, okay? And I cannot keep up. I just can't. I cannot keep up with y'all comments. So I need somebody to help me with these comments. We can judge them because they allowed the relationship to be played on television. April October said, so why doesn't anyone ask Destiny about those things in the interviews? I don't know why no one asked her. I just don't know. I don't know. Let me see if I got scenes, y'all, because y'all know my time is up. This happened every week. And the last scene is basically Stormy telling about when Black Titanic visited her warehouse, and she finds out about these warrants. They come in all dramatic, telling her she has these warrants. Courtney comes in telling her she has these warrants. Courtney had told her she had the warrants. Courtney called her on the phone. They knew what was going on, but they had to play it up for the cameras to get sympathy and act like she was done so wrong. Roll the clip. Somebody please send on the clip. They need it. They need to do one of those flashback scenes. Roll the clip where Stormy came out the door before Black Titanic could hit the concrete good, cussing her out because she was already watching her on live. So please stop acting like she came into that woman's warehouse. It's weird how she is fighting hard for a man she knows for 15 years and she never offers her marriage. That's what I want to know. What the hell kind of golden ding dong does Moses have that you married somebody else, but you talk nothing about him, but you crying and you crying and boo-hooing over Moses that was never really he was your man for like a couple of months out of the 15 years. He was your man of a couple of months. Y'all decided that y'all didn't fit together as a couple, and y'all decided to part ways, but y'all still had benefits. Y'all still were friends with benefits. And what's the tears for? What's the hurt for? I know love seen hurt. I gotta go. I think Dusty tells the interviewers not to ask her certain questions. I think, okay. You're doing a great job, Court. Oh, thank you, Diamond Diva Honeybee. Thank you so much. I got 1 minute, y'all. I don't need my minute gone. Let's see. Good morning, Courtney. Soul Star Music Lover. I've been looking for you in the daytime with a flash. Hey, Soul Stars. Child, yesterday I was trying. I had got my hair done. It's just been a mess. I'm a day late, $1 short. I'm late, but I love y'all. And let me make sure my meeting hasn't been canceled, y'all. Because last week they canceled my meeting, and I didn't even have to. I ended my live before I was ready. Let me see if my meeting is still. Did they cancel it? Nope, they moved it back. So I'm gonna take my time, okay? I'm gonna give myself 5 minutes, okay? They moved my meeting back to 11:30. Elisa says, let's see. Let me try to go back up. This will not let me. Let me see. Time to go. Love seeing her said time to go. It's because Sonny has other stuff going on production-wise on Tubi. He hates women who surpass him. Okay? He hates it. CK even lying for Stormy and Black Titanic on his podcast. CK will make somebody look bad. Mind you, I'm not going up for Sonny like that because in normal circumstances, it does look bad for a woman to do that to another woman. However, they were co-workers, and also Destiny did this to someone else. So how are you calling her out for when you did the same thing with the same man to somebody else? Like, I can't support that. Oh, thank you, Soundcheck Annette. You have a wonderful day as well. I want the content creators to do a deep dive about Black Titanic versus Stormy and Courtney's situation to show folks every detail. Yes, I think they need a reminder because they are lying. They are telling bold-faced lies. And nothing happened to Stormy like that. Stormy, you was knucking and bucking coming out that door. So please, bye, Diamond Diva Honeybee. I need to go into my I need to go on the clock in and everything, but they'll see me when they see me. So yeah, that was basically the recap. I didn't get into Wanda and Melody. We'll have to talk about it on another day. I ran out of time per usual, but I just want to thank everybody for joining me. Thank you all for rocking with me, kicking it with me. I appreciate you all so much. I appreciate it. I got like 5 or 6 new subscribers during this live. So thank you everybody that has joined, subscribed, liked, commented. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you all for always supporting me. I just love y'all so much. My day ones, y'all know who y'all are. I love seeing y'all in the chat. Like, y'all make me so happy every day I come in the chat and I see like the same people. I always tell y'all I feel like I'm talking to my sisters. I just love y'all to pieces. So I hope everyone has a beautiful, blessed, very productive day today. Thank you for joining, Grace. Hey, Grace and Mercy said the Stormy and Miss Black Titanic. She is on TV lying about getting locked up for cursing someone out. I hope Miss Black Titanic can use the footage to get the case opened back up so she can get her due process. Child. They are just liars. The whole cast is liars, scammers, and schemers outside of one person. Other than that, and then did y'all see what Martell was talking about? Some slap a hoe? Martell. I would love to see Martell tangle up with Moses. I would love to see it because I want to see a man slap the fire from him. I want to see a man slap the fire from Martell. And I feel like Moses would be just the one to do it because the rest of the cast play with you. But Moses from the Lou and Moses have been in prison. I feel like Moses put you in the chicken wing real quick and it'll be over. So yeah, I would love to see that Martell play. Let Destiny talk that talk with you want to. And I feel like Destiny was not going to do anything because Destiny ran off on the conversation. Sunny stood her ground. Destiny ran off. If you so big and bad, you didn't show it. I didn't see it. What's our name? Like Queen Sheba, where the palace and I know I gotta come up with a name. Y'all help me come up with a name. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I cannot think of like a solid name. I have been putting thought into it, but I have come up with anything yet because nothing goes with Courtney for real. I don't like the kickers or anything like that. So we will have to come up with our own special name, y'all. I really hated to hear they dropped Black Titanic case. I hope it gets reopened. Money talks for real, Courtney, you coming back on? I be wanting to come back on Courtney's Corner. Okay, I toot Latrice. I like that. I be wanting to come back on, but sometimes I'll be so beat from work that I don't know. So I will try to come back on. I want to do a nighttime live so bad. So we'll see. Y'all just look out for me. You know, at nighttime, I'll just pop up and y'all just be on the lookout. It'll be after 8 p.m. if I do come back on. Yes, y'all. Yeah, and let's make it a contest. Whoever comes up, you know, I love to do a Cash App. We'll do like a $15, $20 Cash App for the person that can come up with the best name, the name that we like the most, the kickstands, because y'all stand on business. Because y'all stand on business. I love it. Y'all, I really got to go for real now because it's 5 minutes. I definitely need to go and get in. They be watching me. So, thank you guys. Thank you for joining me. Love y'all. Do something for yourself today. Make sure you take care of yourself. You do some type of self-care. Love you all to pieces. Thank you for joining me. I so appreciate you all so much. And until next time, talk to y'all later.